image generators. There are a number of them out there now, like DALLE, Crayon and MidJourney. And with each one, you simply type in a text prompt and it'll create images for you in around a minute. So, for instance, you might type in, let's say, a roast beef superhero. Now, what does that look like? Is it a superhero made of roast beef? Is it a superhero that saves roast beef? Is it both? I have no idea. But here's what MidJourney's AI created based on that phrase. And I have to say, well played, robot. There's the fantastic roast beef superhero logo, the mild-mannered roast beef hero with legs for arms and no lower body, the headless roast beef hero holding a roast beef cane of justice, and the helmet-wearing, America-shaped cut of roast beef that appears to have taken a shit on the floor. All four of those images are now my favourite roast beef superheroes. Marvel, if you're watching, there's Phase 5 of the MCU right there. It is genuinely fascinating. Not just to see images come to life in seconds, but also to see how AI interprets these prompts. Poking around on MidJourney's Discord, you'll discover things like this delightful frog bumblebee, or Judi Dench fighting a centaur on the moon, or what the programme decided to do when fed the two-word prompt goose Pilates, which is, I think we can all agree, excellent. And it's not just the volume, it's the specificity of the prompts. There's John Oliver in Victorian-era dress, John Oliver bursting out of a can of Del Monte green beans, John Oliver as an amoeba viewed through a microscope, and John Oliver commanding a horde of elves to charge a potato. All of these deserve to be in the Louvre, and at least one of them depicts an actual nightmare that I've had. But there is one MidJourney user who's gone above and beyond, a user by the name of Post-Poop Zoomies. And I won't pretend I loved saying those words, but I think you'll agree that their AI creations are simply mind-blowing. For instance, there's John Oliver as Mona Lisa, which is striking, though I believe maybe enough to be prosecuted as a felony in Italy. Then there's John Oliver is a perfect egg, and John Oliver is an egg with a bad attitude, so don't mess with him, or he will do to you what he did to Humpty Dumpty. That's just one of many images where Post-Poop Zoomies seemingly try to tell a whole story. There's also John Oliver at brunch with the girls, and he's laughing because Debbie told a funny joke, which is remarkable because that's exactly what I look like when Debbie does that.